Hi, everyone. Terry here again with Profound Group of Companies, ready to share my knowledge and share information with you. So, I was asked the other day, what do I do when I have a bad reference and it happens to be my last employer? Well, that is something that ideally we want to avoid. I'm not going to lie. I mean, at the end of the day, ideally, you want to leave all your jobs with professionalism. You want to leave on good terms. You want to leave with a good reference. But let's be honest, it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes feelings get hurt on the way out. Sometimes the work just wasn't going well for you. You weren't aligned to the job and you weren't doing a great job because of it, and unfortunately you were laid off or terminated. Whatever the reason may be, you don't have a good reference. What do you do? Okay, so first and foremost, you are going to typically be asked for references that are a 360-degree reference. And so what we're usually looking for is your most recent past manager, maybe a peer, maybe somebody reporting into you, or a customer, or maybe another manager, something of that nature. So what do you do when one of those is not great? Well, particularly if it's a past manager, that is a challenge. So if that is the case, then you want to look at, is there another manager that you worked with in that organization that maybe left the organization, and maybe now you're reporting to somebody new that didn't have such a great experience with you, but you could go back to the person that you reported to previously and they would give you a good reference. So that's the first thing. Maybe there is a peer you could use in the organization that would suffice for that organizational reference. Now, some companies are going to push you for your most recent past manager and there's no escaping it. Then at that point, you simply need to be honest and just say, you know what? I left the organization and I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I'm going to get a great reference. And here's the situation. The situation with that particular manager was we just did not, our personalities didn't jive. It's just didn't work between us, and ultimately, I'm not sure he's going to give me a good reference, but I would like to provide you with some other references from the previous employer that I had before that and the one before that. So what you're doing is you're being honest about your current employer that it didn't work out, and you're going back to the one previously and the one before that, and you're going to get the managers there that gave you a good reference, because you need to get a manager that's going to give you a good reference. And if you have no managers that are going to give you a good reference, that is a bit challenging. I'm not going to lie. You may need to be a bit creative, and maybe you are just giving your peer references, and you might have to say, look, like, I'm challenged with my organizations. I don't have references from them. Some don't give them out. I've had the odd situation that hasn't worked out. It's a tough one. That's a tough one. So again, the learning in that is to actually just do your best while you're in the job, be diligent at what you're doing, and get a good reference and leave on good terms. Okay. But if you have, you know, not got a good reference anywhere, well, that's going to be challenging. We might have to, if that's the case, call me. We'll figure something out. But go back to a previous job and get that employer and have that manager there speak on your behalf. All right. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Bye for now.